This is the Simon Says stamp kit. I'm just going to put my hand over my address right there. And let's see what's inside of this. This was $29.95 because I don't have the subscription. I didn't. If you get it monthly, it's $24.95. So, but I'm not. I can't see myself subscribing. Although I think for a new stamper or someone new to all of these arts, paper arts, it's probably a good deal. I think when I priced things out, it came out to being a good buy. So let's see what I've got here. I've got some gesso, Dina Wakley gesso, and a palette knife. Feels pretty nice and flexible. I have a tiny little stencil. That's pretty cool. It's like half moons and triangles and circles. Very on trend right now. I've got a stamp set, and this is Birthday Wishes. It's got balloons, little shapes here. Looks like a balloon string and a tie, and patterns that would be actually really fun to use on the balloons, I'm thinking, and confetti, which could also be fun to use on the balloons. So, and it has Let's Celebrate. So that's kind of neat. I like that, actually. Now let's see what these papers. These are the decorative papers. And they have that same pattern as the stencil. And they're two-sided, and I think you get two of each. Yes, you do. Two. So, and that's fun. These would be great. I could cut these apart. These could make really quick cards, which was what I was looking to see. That's kind of the test I'm going to put this to. Little bow ties are very cute. That's fun. And again, all this is very much on trend right now. Herringbone sort of colors, stripes, and more of those circles and triangles, more triangles. And these are all really sort of spring pretty colors. I was hoping to be able to make this for men's cards too. I have something like 10 birthdays coming up in the next, by the end of the year. It's September. This is September's kit, by the way, September 2015. So all of these have another side, and oh, I like that a lot. But again, very spring colors. I like that a whole lot. Very doodly. Very much in keeping with, again, very trend-oriented. Bunch of cutout things. So these would be awesome for cards, or if you're a scrapbooker or a project lifer, that's neat too. I like this. Also on trend this year, I've seen a lot of wood floor type of backgrounds. And that's kind of fun too. Now this was this set of cards here was really the big reason why I got this particular kit, was these acetate cards. They're clear plastic. They're nice, heavy. I know people are making a ton of shaker cards. I'm not like big on making shaker cards, but I can see why that could be fun. So this is the main reason why I was like totally decided to get this kit, this particular one, because of these acetate cards. Because I really love the idea of layering these. And some of them clearly will be better layering than others. I'm looking at this clear one here. That's pretty cool. I like that. And again, this is another clear one, so you could definitely use this with either. What can I never find what I'm looking for? Let's just use this as a great example. That's a great example of how you could use this. You could also, using stays on, you could stamp on these cards. So this was really what I wanted to challenge myself with this thing, because it's pretty far away from something I would usually use. And I wanted to see if I could exist to be happy, not to impress. That's a great sentiment right there. I like it there too. Anyway, so this is it's kind of a challenge, and it's kind of fun, and it's kind of all inclusive. So my challenge is going to be to use up this stuff and see how many cards I can make. And I'm sort of really excited about it. And see, so let me get this, because there's one more piece of this that I want to show you. Actually, there's two more. This is a great piece right here, which gives you 6 examples of cards that you can get some inspiration from. So that's really nice and helpful if you're having, especially, once again, if you're new to paper arts and art journaling and card making and scrapbooking. This is a great way to start, I think. And then I also have, again, very fresh, springy colors, which I was sort of surprised about in the fall. But, I mean, I personally love that palette. So, not a problem at all as far as I'm concerned. So, I will be back. I'll make a bunch of cards. Let's see how many I can get out of this $30 kit or $25 kit. And I think it's going to be a blast. Okay, so I am back after making, I think there's 8 cards here. So let's take a look. I use the stamps, I use some washi, I use some stays on, but most of that is really from the kit. All from the kit, except from, of course, my stamping. I made a mistake here. I have the strings running through. Not my best effort. Again, from the kit, I used that stencil a little bit. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed using these acetate pieces. The acetate pieces were really fun, and I did not make any shaker cards because I just didn't. They're a lot of trouble. I haven't ever made one, but I'm really super happy with this. I would say that I made some really cute cards. I had a really good time. I probably took me, I would say I spent a good 4, 5, maybe even 6 hours of fun here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I made 8 cards before I ran out of cardstock, the bigger stock. Let's see what I have left. Of course, I have the gel medium and the stencil and the stamp, which I enjoyed using. I have probably enough materials here outside of card bases to make, I would say, 4 more cards. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And probably another couple hours of fun. So, and bits of this. And I really enjoyed using this card kit. I never would have chosen most of this stuff. So that's the big fun thing for me. Now, I will say that I would not use the gesso on the card. It bled through. The gesso was not thick enough. I think that if you're going to use this stencil, you could use it with some dye inks. I don't think it was successful, but I did use some there. But you could also use it with texture paste, and that would work. But the gesso just did not work with this. And I might still make a card out of this. I did have another piece of that color cardstock, which is dull pink. And I actually had a piece of that, so I took that piece to fill in for this piece that I messed up. And, but that is it. I really enjoyed this. I probably would have done more stitching, but my machine broke, so I didn't. I would say that's a really great deal, not just in terms of the product, but in terms of the fun. it was and the creative challenge. So thumbs up if you like this video. Thanks, Simon Says Stamp. This is not a sponsored video, but I really enjoyed the kit. And hit the subscribe button. Look at the supplies below. And I'll see you soon.